We all want to have more horsepower on our car. We chase power, but to the detriment of performance. When chasing for power on your car, you will do any kind of modification, or you will do whatever it takes to just gain that 1 horsepower on your car. And one of the modifications that people go is to do the downpipe. A downpipe, in other words, a catalytic converter. People will get a catalyst downpipe or high flow downpipe. For only God knows, since I installed this downpipe, it has been a nightmare. And I have to say, a downpipe is not a mode I will ever recommend to anyone. I know the comments will go nuts, and I really don't care. If it's your daily driver, I will not recommend you to do the downpipe. Just leave the car the way it is. If possible, just do the tune, either piggyback or the flash. For example, with this car, you can do boot mode 3, or you can also do JB4. Those are the 2 tunes that I know work with the 228i and 328i, as well the 4 series and 5 series. Not sure about the 6 series and 8 series, but that's the route I would recommend you to do. And some of the other ways you can improve the performance and also gain some horsepower. You can do something like installing the meth injection. You can also do something like upgrading your intercooler. You can also do things such as upgrading the fuel pump. That's also some of the things you can look at. This is if it's your daily driver, but if it's something that you track a lot, you go on the track and you want to get the fastest lap, and it's not something that you drive most of the time, yeah, go ahead, do it, do whatever crazy things you want to do. So today I'm going to put back the original catalytic converter, and I'm going to remove the aftermarket that I did because it has been just a nightmare. Too many codes coming out. Regardless, everything that I did to make it perform better and also to keep it reliable, it's just been a nightmare. Sorry for me to repeating a nightmare, but that's the only way I can describe how bad it is doing this modification. It's one of the modifications I will never do, even look at again. So I will do that, and yeah, and in the end, I'm also going to give you some more tips and things that you should avoid when you're doing any kind of modification on your vehicle. Quick guide on how it works underneath here. I'm going to unscrew this to loosen up the exhaust, open up here as well, and that will release the downpipe. I'm sure you were asking yourself, what exactly are those issues? The engine light has been on since I ever installed this thing, so that's one. The second thing is that the smell in the car is awful. Especially for the first couple of months when I had it, the smell in the car was really bad. Since I installed the spacers, I eliminated the smell. Now the smell was out, but it did not clear the O2 sensor issue that I had with which was causing the engine light to come on. Another thing, the car is losing back pressure that I know this is caused by me installing the spacers as well. So that's another issue that I also faced with this downpipe. So the only thing that I need here is to get the O2 sensor. I don't need the spacers. I'm going to transfer them on this guy here. That's what I'm going to do, and yeah, that should be it. All right, folks, let's get to the bottom of it. It's really up to you what you want to achieve when you are modifying your car. I mean, at the end of the day, it's your car, and I don't have a decision. But if I have to provide some insight on what you can expect in terms of performance and reliability, that's the main reason I have this channel, so that you can learn from things that I discovered, learn from some of the mistakes I have made, or learn from some of the experience I've had while modifying a car. A downpipe is okay, especially if you are drifting or you go a lot on track and you run a lot of competition. You want to be the fastest person on the track. I would say downpipe is really great. People would say, oh, you have to do a custom tune and whatnot. I will show you. I have a revision number 8, and I've been waiting with this amazing dude. He's really great. I've been working with him. I'm very happy with the result that we get, and that was only with their stock downpipe. I didn't have a aftermarket downpipe. When I installed the aftermarket downpipe, honestly, I didn't see any increase. The only difference I've seen was the sound. The sound changed a little bit, not as loud as I thought it was going to be, but I did feel something, some changes. But overall, my experience is trash. Was it a good investment? Definitely not. It was a waste of time. For me, I could have used that money and get a bigger intercooler, or get a charge pipe, or maybe get a methanol injection kit. Overall, if I have to save you money, for a street car, forget about the downpipe. Honestly, if you're okay seeing the engine light, that's up to you. I wouldn't stop you from doing that. But for me, it's not just a way I would ever start driving the car with the engine light on and I don't know what exactly is happening. So for me, it just ignites my OCD to a different level. So that's definitely not something that I look forward to. With that being said, I am selling this aftermarket downpipe. If you are interested, it's a high flow downpipe. This can fit on N20 or N26, which is 228i, 328i, 428i, 528i. It is going to fit as long as you have the N20 or N26 engine. Let me know in the comment which modification that you regret you have known you should have not done it. Let me know in the comments. I want to know. And again, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope I catch you on the next one. Peace out.